And now, YouTube comments with Jacksepticeye.
You, sir, are like the human equivalent to an amusement park. It's awesome. Are you saying that you have to wait around for ages inside me, hours at a time, that I'm extremely expensive and make people sick? Yeah, I guess I am. Jack, you piss me off with your lack of reading the things, especially in the Stick of Truth gameplay playthrough, more than any other YouTuber. But that's what makes it fun. Keep it up! Please read in the next comments video. Wait, so something that pisses you off that I don't do is actually what makes it fun for you? It sounds like you tried to, like, complain about something, but then tried to fix it. Anyway, yeah, I know that I skip a lot of stuff in some games. There's different games that I do it for, and there's different styles of playthroughs that I do it for. Firewatch was something recently as well that I probably didn't explore as much as I probably should. But there's also the factor that I want to keep the game moving. I want to keep the pace of the game rolling. I don't want a series to be like 20 episodes or 25 episodes or something like that, just because I spent a whole episode going around reading or exploring or anything like that. I want to keep the story moving forward, because that's what I enjoy doing doing for the playthroughs. I like getting the story out first. Undertale was an exception, because that was the type of game that I just really wanted to explore everything, because I had a reason to. A lot of the stuff was very flavorful commentary, or that. A lot of games like the Stick of Truth, the stuff that you go off and read outside of the main story is just trivial. There's no point to doing it. It doesn't add anything. So I kind of just sped ahead and kept the story moving. And I also like to keep some stuff for you guys to go play the game for, because if I show you absolutely everything that's in a game, then it's kind of unfair to the developer who made the game, because you just watch the entire thing through me, and then there's no reason for you to go off and play it yourselves. So I like to keep that side of things going. I don't want to show absolutely everything. It's not like a complete guide or walkthrough. It's just like, experience the game as I play it and enjoy it the way I play it, rather than being, here, look what is in this game kind of playthrough. It's hard to explain. Do you consider yourself famous? For example, would you tell people you're famous or just say you're a YouTuber? I usually don't. Whenever people say like, oh, you must be pretty famous, I'm like, nah. Because there's a lot of younger people who would come up to me with their parents, and the kids would be like, oh my god, you're Jacksepticeye, can I take a picture and everything? Which is super flattering, and I love, and I always try to give them the best experience possible. But then the parents are like, who are you? You must be famous if they're all coming up to you like that. And I'm like, nah. Because I don't like to think of it that way. Technically, I guess you could say that, because a lot of people know the channel and know who I am, that kind of thing. But I don't know, there's always a stigma around the word famous that I don't really like saying it. And it's not like a pretentious thing like, oh, I'm too cool to be famous or anything like that. It's just, I don't know, I don't like using those terms to describe myself, because it makes me sound like I'm a bigger thing than I actually am, because I don't see myself that way. But I don't get what you mean, you're famous or say you're just a YouTuber. I mean, can't they be both? There's a lot of famous people who are YouTubers. Like stuff like Jimmy Kimmel has a channel. Technically that's a YouTube channel. He's a YouTuber in a way. I don't know. Very fine lines. Why was your Who's Your Daddy video with Mark age restricted? Probably because it dealt with a lot of adult content. I mean, I'm not annoyed or anything that it was age restricted, because I mean, it was a game about a father helping a baby to die. That's not what the game is supposed to be about, but that's kind of how we played it. Like abusing a baby, the baby committing suicide, and there's like a dildo and everything in it. So it's a very heavy game. It's a very full-on game that I don't think is for kids. But what annoyed me was that my video was age restricted, but Mark's wasn't. Nothing against Mark or anything. Like, he edited the video, he uploaded it, it's not his fault. But it's the way YouTube's system works. It's like, mine got age restricted, but Mark's didn't. Despite it being almost the exact same content. It was the same, like, stuff in both videos. So, I have no idea why. There's a very uneven and inconsistent set of guidelines on YouTube lately, and it's just really annoying to deal with. What is your phone lock screen or background? My lock screen and my background are both the exact same thing, which is Undyne from Undertale. You can't really see it actually here. There. It's Undyne from Undertale. That's my background on my phone as well, because it's a really cool picture of her. And I really wish there was more pictures like that done for the game. There's some stuff done for like Steam trading cards or official like actual concept art. And it seems to be like Sans and Undyne are the only two who really have them. And I really want like really cool backgrounds for all the characters. So he had a shoe just sitting there? I just spit everywhere, Jesus. But yeah, this is one of the reading comments videos I did where I like picked up a shoe and did something. I either picked it up and threw it or picked it up and talked to it or so. I have no idea. But my shoe came up in a video, and a lot of people were like, oh my god, you wear shoes indoors? Like, to me, that's not bizarre. living in Ireland, every household that I've gone into, they've always worn their shoes indoors, like around the place. Because like we don't have heated floors. It's very cold a lot of the time. The heating doesn't really work in here. And even with good heating, the floor is still freezing all the time. So I never go around in bare feet. But a lot of people seem to think that that was really weird. That everybody else everywhere in the world seems to go around with their shoes off inside their house. Which to me was like, that's always like a stereotypical Japanese thing or an Asian thing that they take off their shoes before going in the house. I know, that sounds bad, but to me that was just always the way it seemed. And now it seems like the whole world does that, and I'm the odd one out. Hey fuckheads, stop talking about Jacksepticeye, cocksuckers. This is a comment that was posted on a hate comments video, that they were trying to reply to the haters, but this is not the way I want people to reply to haters. I'm not telling you what to do. You're your own person, you can do what you want, but this is not the way to go about things. There's nicer ways to say things, and like, if somebody posts a hate comment and says they hate me or go kill myself or whatever, you should not react just the exact same way to them, because then you're just acting the way they are. You should either treat them with kindness or point out how silly they are, or like that their stuff makes no sense, or just that they should leave. But don't like attack them or call them names or insult them or anything like that, because then you're just no better than what they're trying to do. So please react nicely to these people. Well, I'm not saying to react nicely to them, but just don't go attacking them, because then you just have people attacking this side, and everybody gets in on top of each other, and it's a real big mess. That's why when I do hate comments videos, I try to poke out how silly they are, or try to flip their phrases around or whatever, or just have fun with it instead of like turning around saying, hey, no, fuck you, or insulting them, because that's just not the way to deal with these kind of things. Plus then the community all turns against each other and everybody starts attacking each other instead of being nice, the way things have always been and should stay, because this is a very nice community and I want it to all love each other. You're a semi. A semi what? A semi-truck? A semi-erect man? A semi-detached house? What is your PlayStation name? Carlin. I was gonna call it Steve, but that felt a bit too generic. Why are you taking my beans? Look, bro, it's not my fault that you spilled the beans all over the place and now your secrets are everywhere. I'm just here taking what's on the floor. It's not my fault. You should keep your beans in check from now on. Jack, don't you dare get a tattoo! You're not my real dad! I know a lot of people out there don't really like tattoos, or some people think that they're gross or ugly, or for themselves they don't really want them. But please do not tell other people what to do. You can have an opinion on tattoos and everything, but if I want to get a tattoo, I'm gonna get a tattoo. I didn't say I was, I just said it would be cool to get one if I could think of something really, really cool to get, or something super simplistic to get. But other than that, I mean, it's not a prerogative of mine, or it's not a priority of my prerogative. It's not a priority of mine to get a tattoo, but if I want to get one, I will. Jack, look a little old. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Really makes me feel good about myself. I'm not old. I'm not even middle-aged yet. Getting close, though. Jack made peace to the world. Oh, okay, steady on now. Let's not get too over the top. I'm really glad that people enjoy the videos and that I can make people happy and entertain them, or if somebody's lonely, that my voice can help be a friend to them, or cheer them up when nothing else can. But I wouldn't say I brought peace to the world. The world is still a pretty messed up place, and it'll take a lot more than a silly green-haired Irishman yelling at games to do that. But I really appreciate the gesture, and I appreciate your faith in me. But I don't want people to start thinking that it's like this big grand thing that I changed the world or anything like that. I'm very happy with just changing individual people's opinions, or not their opinions, but their viewpoints on things, to make them a bit happier. But changing the world, that's a bit bigger than just me. I really love how all of you on YouTube make us feel better. Anyone who says it isn't a job, it is. It's like acting, but better, because at least half isn't fake. I really enjoy this community and all of the good feelings we can give each other. Thank you all, and thank you, Jack. Stay strong, people. Like a boss! I agree. It is pretty cool how YouTube has changed a lot of people's lives. It's changed my life, anyway. Because when YouTube started, everyone was like, oh, cool, you can upload, like, clips of stuff, highlights of things, and, like, videos of different shit, but I don't think anybody thought about it when it started, that like people could gain success from YouTube, that it could become a job, that all these personalities could come out, and self-made people. And it's really, really cool how some people have gained so much success on YouTube. And but for me, like, the main thing that's cool about YouTube is that I can connect with so many people out there one-to-one and just like bridge that gap. Because a lot of entertainment out there, you watch it, but there's no connection to it. And it's really cool how I can spread a message, or I can make people feel happy, or I can just express my feelings, and a lot of people get in on that, and a lot of people share the same humor, the same viewpoints, the same opinions, whatever, that we can all just be here and be happy together. And that's the coolest thing in the whole world. And again, a lot of you say that it's changed your life, but as I say, it's changed my life as well. You've all made me happier over the last 3 years, and I cannot thank you enough for that. So yay! YouTube family! Why do people have to do so many negative things? The world would have been a much better place if we would all get along. Let's be positive. Like a boss! I agree with this as well. This is a good comment. Promote this person. Let's all be positive. It's very, very easy to be negative all the time. It's so easy to just post a hate comment and then run away and not have to deal with anything. But it takes a lot of guts to actually put yourself out there on the internet and actually express how you feel openly and honestly. And a lot of people don't realize it as well, that like when you do YouTube, there's so many people watching you all the time, and the internet is an incredibly judgmental place and can throw a lot of shit at you all the time. So be a better person than that. When you see something and you think like this is shit, or this is bad, or I don't understand this, or anything like that, just take a moment upon yourself to just think about what you're like, what you're going through in your head about this person, and try to be more open-minded about why they're doing it. And then be more open-minded about the type of comment that you're ready to post. Because again, it's very easy to have a snap judgment of someone in the first 5 seconds of watching them and then write something in the comments. I've had so many people say, I'm too loud, I look gay because my hair is green. Like, that stuff is very easy to post and then just run away and never deal with it ever again. But it takes a much bigger person to just walk away, to ignore it. Or it takes an even bigger person to think about what they're going to post and then change their mind about it and then go, you know what, maybe he has a good reason for having green hair. So let's all be better people out there on YouTube. Be more positive! Is it gonna focus? I don't think it's gonna focus. It's not gonna. Anyway, be more positive! Then that is this reading your comments video. There was less comments in this one, but I feel like there was a good range of them. That we went from silly to slightly negative to funny to happy to inspirational. We covered the whole roller coaster of reading comments today. Feeling good about that one. That's a good video right there. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching it. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face like a boss, and
High fives all round.
thank you guys. Now we'll see all you dudes. Let's go. Guys, if you lack cheekbones, then all you do is draw them in. And me, I mean, I don't lack cheekbones. Not really good ones. Look at these puppies pop. What you want to do is just contour your face. Contour your. Do you like my nice shelves with all of my cool dudes on them? Wait, can I focus? There we go. I have to fill it up with more cool shit. Time to buy all of the figurines.